All right, guys. I got two things: a bit of disappointing news and a crazy story, or at least it was crazy from my point of view. Oh fuck. Okay, so I told you guys the other day I was in contact with somebody who had a single cam that wasn't too far away, but I didn't realize that not too far away was literally sliding through Satan's ass crack to get to. Guys, no joke, I haven't been this fucking scared for my life since I was in fucking Afghanistan. This was one of the most terrifying trips I have ever fucking taken, and I will not be doing that ever again. If ever a time that I've been up here that I wanted to be fucking home, it was tonight. I wanted to make a big thing of this. I was like, oh, I was going to film going down there and all this shit. At first, leaving town, it was pretty neat. It was fun, the winding roads and shit. I was having fun with it. But then, taking a right turn here and a right turn there and a left turn, and every time I was turning off these main roads, the towns were getting smaller and smaller, further in between. And eventually they turned into nothing but trees completely surrounding you, one lane roads that people they have little notches on the side of the road to pull off of so somebody can pass. Sheer fucking drops on a crumbling pavement that fucking had to have been 200 or 300 feet down. Like, roll over in that, you're lucky you survive. You probably wish you were fucking dead, because then you gotta climb your way the fuck out of there. And the worst fucking part of it all was no cell reception. Google fucking Maps is supposed to work even if the reception drops. It only partially works. And I didn't realize this until we finally limped our fucking way into the place where we thought we were supposed to be at. We finally got where the GPS ended, and it wasn't an address, it was just ended at a road. And on top of all that shit, I couldn't fucking input the address to go back home. So I had to fucking zoom in on the phone, follow these little roads, try to guess which ones were going to take me back to fucking hell, and try to find the most direct or the most safest route home. I had to go fucking extra 2 hours out of my way to get back, just because I was not going to risk taking them fucking crazy roads again. And the only reason why I stuck with those roads once I realized what the shit I stepped into is because I had no way of really getting back. I'm so reliant on my GPS that I couldn't memorize those. There was way too many fucking twists and turns back and forth, and there's no real way for me to turn around. And there's no way in hell I was going to go back up those fucking mountain roads. And so the funny thing is, I work with a guy who's out there, and I told him where I was going. He's like, where's that? I said, Dingess. Yeah, fuck, I should have known better, right? He's like, Dingess, well. He goes, boy, let me tell you what, son, you don't want to go out there. Hey, that's banjo country. And I was like, well, whatever. I've been a lot of places before. And he's like, well, there ain't no damn cell reception. And I didn't think nothing of it at the time because the guy I was talking to was talking to me on the internet. So I thought there has to be something. He wasn't fucking lying. I should listen to that guy, man. Me and wife and this guy were joking all day about being wrong turn territory and shit, and it fucking was, man. And to top this all off, I get to my fucking, what I thought was going to be my destination, brave the fucking storms, but before I even got out there, I was still somewhat in civilized territory. I realized I didn't have my fucking money. So I was like, whatever, no big deal, I'll find a gas station. And I did. I stopped 3 times. The first place I stopped was a Family Dollar that didn't have an ATM. Second place I stopped was a gas station. The ATM timed out on me, refused to let me withdraw the money, timed out. Went to another place, same thing. So then I thought, fine, we'll carry on. I'll fucking, Facebook pay the guy. I'll pay the guy through Facebook. And then, of course, we had no fucking reception. So even if I would have found the fucking guy, I wouldn't have been able to pay the motherfucker. So I spent like 4.5 hours, almost 5 hours on this fucking road trip, nearly dying, scared out of my fucking mind with my goddamn wife and kids in the car, because I thought we'd make a road trip out of it. underestimating completely the isolation and solitude of these fucking tiny towns in West Virginia, and it made me appreciate like the fact that no wonder why the place I'm at now is the second largest city in the state. There's by far like, if you zoom in on the, or if you zoom out on the fucking on the, if you look at the terrain version of Google Maps, you look at it, it's just fucking empty with slivers of people out there. I don't understand how fucking people live like that in this country still, but it's so like at that point I was just, you know, once we came to those cliff faces and shit, I was like, dude, they're like OG in the sky, get me the fuck out of the situation. I don't give a fuck about the engine at this point. I just want to get the fuck home safe. So anyway, so I get to the point where I thought was my destination. I fucking go around in circles a couple times, and I was like, well, I'm not going back where we just came from. We're just going to go this way. And we went that way. And in the meantime, these fucking roads are teeny, teeny, tiny. They're divided by a yellow line, but they're still only really big enough for one fucking car, honestly. But so I'm over on the far side of the road as far as I can get, and fucking sure enough, bam, somebody fucking clips my mirror. And I was fucking shocked. I was like, what the fuck, you know, but whatever. I just, you know, I hit the brakes for a second, you know, just to make sure I wasn't making worse of contact. And then I shrugged it off and kept driving. Mirror clip, whatever. I didn't even break my mirror. If it had, wouldn't have gave a shit. Kept driving. Like I said, just wanted to get the fuck out of here. A few minutes later, some fucking guys swerving on my ass. And like, some of these speed limits out there are like 55 fucking miles an hour, but you're crazy to go over 30, especially in a truck, and especially in tonight's weather conditions. So I was like, whatever, fine. Eventually I swerve off the road to thinking I'm going to let this asshole pass me. And wrong. Didn't fucking pass me. Pulls up behind me, jumps out. Fucking Bubba and Earl. You know, oh, boy, you hit me back there. And what? I'm just going to, you know, we got to do something about this. I thought you was going to stop and you just kept going. I'm like, goddamn right I kept going. The fucking mirror clip. You're like, well, I see it didn't do nothing to you, but it shattered my mirror. And I was like, well, I'm as far as over as I can get. And one of these dudes is reeking like alcohol. And I can see they're just fishing for money. I'm fucking from the city, boy. I know when somebody's trying to pull a hustle on me. Even though I recently got tail-ended by somebody, and I let them walk away even when they offered money. But whatever. Of course, I didn't have cash on me. Remember, like I said, didn't go hit the ATM. So I was like, nah, I was like, look, I ain't got no money. I ain't got nothing to give you. And I was like, well, we're going to have to do something about this. We got to swap insurance. I was like, look, I'll give you my insurance card. Here's my insurance card. I'll write my fucking license number down, take the fucking tag number, you know. Here you go. He's like, well, we can go over here to this place. Got a phone over here. I was like, man, Bubba and Earl, that shit ain't happening. I'm not following you fucking nowhere to have my ass strapped down to a bed fucking being tortured to death. That's not happening. I got my fucking knights in there with me just in case Bubba and Earl start to get stupid. But I was like, nah, I'm not following you anywhere. I was like, now, if you want to follow me back to civilization, that's fucking fine. I don't care. Follow me the fuck out of here, and if you want to fucking get to the city, and then you want to sit down and fucking call the cops or whatever, more power to you. At this point in time, it's my word against yours on a pass on the fucking road, and I'm pretty sure I got this. So anyway, I wound up giving him all the information. I was like, here you go, take the insurance card, take my fucking license number down, take the fucking plate. I don't give a shit. Call, make a complaint if you want to, whatever. But, you know, the whole thing was fucking dudes swerving behind me, flashing their fucking lights and shit. You know, I'm sitting there thinking Nocturnal fucking Animals going through my head. I just watched that movie a couple weeks ago. I was like, man, difference between me and that dude in that movie is he wasn't strapped and I was. And I thought I was going to shoot somebody. Like I said, scared out of my fucking life. I'm out there. I got all kinds of horrible shit going through my fucking mind. I'm thinking Bigfoot is going to come from this side. Blair Witch is going to come from this side. Fucking those guys from The Hills Have Eyes are going to come from this side. And I didn't know where the fuck I was or how to get the fuck out. Damn, guys. I promise you, I don't give a fuck. I talked to the guy when I got back, you know. I explained it. It turns out that the fucking guy I ran into was like this guy's uncle or some shit, man. Talk about small fucking family ties out there. But never again will I make that trip. I would rather pay $1,000 for a stock single cam than go the fuck out there again. No way in hell. From now on, if I ever again make an attempt to go anywhere outside of this town or outside of the capital city to get an engine, it damn sure will be next to the fucking major highway. If it's not gonna fucking happen. You know, so it just goes to reaffirm what I've said. Yeah, I mean, I can see myself, you know, comfortably chilling here for a while. I mean, circumstances are right now where I don't have no choice. I can't leave if I wanted to. I mean, I kind of want to leave, and I can't. I just don't have the fucking money to move again. So I'm gonna be here for a while, but we gotta figure out this fucking engine thing here, because that was fucking terrifying. Great fucking price the guy was gonna give it to me for, but that just wasn't happening. I was not, no. So I'm really sorry, and I'm sorry that I didn't have a fucking car upload today, or something relevant to parts or whatever. But guys, fucking, I'm just fucking, I was doing me some a la bowing all four head to the ground and shit when I got home, man. Because it's just, I was so fucking happy, man. I ain't never been so happy to be fucking back home. All right, guys. I will come back tomorrow with something else, and I might just do I might do 2 videos back to back, just to make up for today's lack of anything that's a serious upload. So I guess just stay tuned, fucking punch in and watch for the notifications to pop to see what I have to talk about. I might, I'm thinking I'm so damn traumatized that I might not even fucking go to work tomorrow, man. I might take off, and if I do that, then I'll probably do videos a lot earlier than I normally do. And anyways, thanks for watching this, fucking guys. I know that this is kind of a cheat video, but I really just wanted to explain myself what happened, and I needed to deliver the news on the single cam, and I'm really sorry about that. But we'll find one, guys. There is somebody else in the state selling one. It's even further away than that guy was, but he's right next to a major highway. It's right on fucking 64, so I would rather take that 2-hour trip out there to a place that's not, sliding through Dante's Inferno. Alright, thanks for guys for watching. Peace.